For the longest time, the idea of creating artificial beings has been around. In the 17th century, there was a proposal that the mind could be explained in terms of mechanics. This evolved into the 1900s, where there was a discovery of limits to what machines can do. This was in 1930s. As time began to evolve in the 1960s, the first AI programs were developed, including the chatbot Eliza. As time went on in the early 2000s, the growing field with machine learning and deep learning techniques began to evolve, and somewhere around 2011 to 2014, we began to see the evolution of smartphone apps, Siri, Google, Cortana, and stuff like that. Moving closer to where we are today, in 2019, DeepMind's AlphaStar reaches Grandmaster level at StarCraft 2. Now, as time has evolved to where we are now, we see the release of GPT-4 in 2023 and Google Bard. ChatGPT came on the scene late 2022. It had been around for months before that, going through testing. Now, my friends, how does the story continue beyond 2023? It continues with the proliferation of artificial intelligence in every sphere of life. Around 2017, right here, is when I began to use AI for certain tasks that would cost upwards of $500, now being done for under $20 in the area of audio engineering. In mastering and mixing, AI came on the scene through a company called Lander and many others. And that's when I started beginning to use AI for things that I would pay huge sums of money for. Get into 2023, AI can be used to replace a multitude of things that people typically would have done with humans. Don't hate on the messenger. Illustrating, writing, building schedules, coming up with ideas, and many other project management related tasks. In fact, one of the tasks I used to have to do all by myself, spending upwards of 20 hours, can now be done, my friends, with artificial intelligence for $20 a month. In fact, the free version of ChatGPT could actually do what I had been struggling to do for upwards of 20 hours. What does this tell you? This should be a signal to you, my friend, that AI is here to stay. It will continue to be alive and well. And if you don't capitalize on artificial intelligence, other people will, and you'll be left behind in a plume of smoke. Now, the journey forward through the lens of real-world applications and practical examples, my book, this one right here, aims to demystify the complexities of prompt engineering. What is prompt engineering? Well, it serves as the backbone of ChatGPT. It is the way you interact with the tool to craft a great prompt that gets the tool to do for you whatever you need to the highest degree possible. So this is just one of my books on AI. I have so far written 3 books on artificial intelligence. This one is called AI Basics and the RGB Prompt Engineering Model. The second book that I wrote is dedicated to just project managers. And it forms a lot of what I'm going to be teaching in my course about AI for project managers. But I want to show you some straight up simple applications of artificial intelligence, just in case you're wondering, well, why do I need this? This dude's always coming up in my feed telling me I need AI. Well, as a project manager, first of all, you should understand how to leverage the power of AI to expand on an idea. So in the book, I show examples of how you can use AI to amplify your ideas. Here is an idea. I'm going to ask the tool to work with me in creating a project charter for my project. And my project can be spelled out in my simple model. You might have heard about it on my channel, Project Leadership Institute, because I actually teach this model. It's very simple. It's from the world of Agile. We're going to state the role, the goal, and the benefit of this prompt, of this interaction. Here's my role. I am a project sponsor. As a project sponsor, an innovator, my goal, I want to create a project charter for my holographic watch interface. And the benefit, so that the dev team will understand what I am trying to achieve with this holographic watch display that unites meeting attendees in a round table holograph, as if we were all together in one place. I've written my prompt using my RGB model. Use the power of AI to amplify your ideas. Let's see what AI is going to do. I'm going to hit send, and AI is going to take my idea for this holographic watch, and it's going to build me the beginnings of a project charter. I don't need to do a whole lot of work except have a very clear idea and use a clear, advanced, if you will, depending on what you're working on, prompt engineering model, such as the RGB. And that is just one model. I have developed other models that can be used for the project management world. And those models, I am going to be teaching those models how to query the system, how to interact with the system. You can see that my prompt was crystal clear. Now, the output that GPT has given me is a very high level. It's not detailed, but that is what a project charter does. This has done a lot of the heavy lifting for me. Now, even though it crashed halfway, it has done a lot of the heavy lifting for me. And if I want to redo that, I'll do a refresh and just paste it in again, and I'll let the system do its thing and come out with the output I'm looking for. This, my friends, is one of the lower level applications of AI today.